The Curious Tale of Chikko, the Stealing Cat. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village filled with colorful houses and winding stone paths, there lived a mischievous black and white cat named Chikko. Chikko had the softest fur and the brightest green eyes you could imagine. But oh dear, Chikko had a terrible habit. He loved to steal things. It started small, a shiny button left on a doorstep, a ball of yarn from the weaver's shop, even little wooden toys from the children playing outside. Chikko would sneak in with silent paws, grab the item in his mouth, and scurry away to hide it in his secret spot, a hollow tree at the edge of the village. The villagers often scratched their heads.
"Where did my knitting yarn go?" asked the weaver.
"I'm sure I left my spoon right here," said the baker.
No one could figure it out, but Chikko would sit nearby, licking his paws, pretending to be innocent. Deep inside, he thought it was all just a harmless game.
"Finders keepers," he purred to himself.
But the pile in Chikko's hollow tree grew bigger and bigger. Soon it was so stuffed with stolen things that birds couldn't build their nests, and squirrels couldn't store their acorns. The hollow tree became a cluttered mess. One day, as Chikko snuck into the baker's yard to snatch a warm bread roll, he heard a soft cry.
"Please, has anyone seen my special ribbon?
Whimpered a small girl named Elsie.
It was a gift from my grandmother, and I can't find it anywhere."
Chikko paused, the bread roll still in his mouth. His ears twitched,
"A special ribbon," he thought.
remembering the bright blue ribbon tangled in his stash. For the first time, Chikko's heart felt a little heavy.
Maybe my game isn't so fun after all," he thought.
That night, as the moon shone softly over the village, Chikko couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about Elsie and her ribbon. He remembered the baker's missing spoon, the weaver's yarn, and the children's toys. He tiptoed to his hiding place and stared at the mountain of stolen things. "What have I done?" Chikko whispered to himself. Then he made a brave decision. The next morning, just as the sun began to rise, the villagers found something surprising. Right in the middle of the town square, there was a neat little pile of lost items: the shiny button, the wooden toys, the baker's spoon, the weaver's yarn, and right on top, Elsie's blue ribbon. And sitting beside the pile, with his tail wrapped neatly around his paws, was Chikko himself. His eyes were full of apology. The villagers gathered around. Elsie gasped with joy as she picked up her ribbon. "Chikko returned everything," the baker chuckled.
"Maybe he's not such a bad cat after all," said the weaver.
From that day on, Chikko changed his ways. Instead of sneaking around stealing things, he became the village helper. He would carry little messages tied around his neck, chase away pesky mice from the grain stores, and even help find things that were truly lost. The villagers forgave him, and Chikko felt happier than he ever had with his pile of stolen goods. He had discovered that helping others was far more rewarding than taking what didn't belong to him. And every night, as he curled up by the baker's warm oven, he would purr himself to sleep, proud of the honest and kind cat he had become.